read the right book. And
Stephanie was terrible at this book club.
I really sucked at book club.
I did
Fabulous.
not.
What?
I just had a visual. I just had a
It was a
visual.
lot.
I had a visual.
Proud of it.
Hold on, let me turn it on.
I'm trying to make sure I got you all tagged up in here. Hello and good morning.
Good morning, Cape Cod and beyond.
Oh, look at how cute that was.
Put a little zhuzh on it this
Well,
morning.
you came in zhuzhing away because she was like fully engulfed.
I was like, Stephanie, hold on. I've got the Olympics on. They're doing the beam. It has been a cursed morning on the beam. Everybody but one of the Italian gymnasts fell off the beam, and she ended up getting gold.
Do you think it's because it's Mercury in retrograde?
100%. 100% blaming Mercury.
Is that affecting our Olympiads? I would like to know.
Somebody get to Paris and get us the answer. Stats.
What is happening over there?
We need to know.
I like the sidebar stories. I really got excited on Sunday morning when I got to see Snoop and Martha just like having a little love fest.
Loving it up.
Right?
Yes. I was just telling you, I got to see this clip. The Polish horse in dressage or dressage, or however they want to say it, the horse dancing.
Yeah.
Let's call it what it is. But the Polish horse came out to gin and juice, which, I mean,
amazing.
If you're going to do it right.
Well, I laughed because that's exactly what I was watching on Sunday morning, where Snoop decided to bring Martha in.
Yeah.
He's like, she's the expert in this, not me. And then she was like, do you know how much a dressage horse goes for? And he's like, I don't know, 2 or 3 million. She's like, 20 million was the last sale of a dressage horse. I was like, could you imagine $20 million for a fancy horse?
No. I just want to say I love that friendship for them.
They're so fun.
They're so good. They're so good.
And I loved Martha Stewart was like, I'm the expert in this, but she's like, you just bring me joy to watch. Like, they're so adorable together.
They are the cutest, the absolute cutest.
And I am 100% here for it. 100%, so
100%.
That's mostly what I've been watching from the Olympics is the outtake and all of it. And then the drama that ensues. We like the sidebar stories.
Yeah. Give me all the sidebars.
Well, let's see. Where do we begin? With their cardboard beds.
Cardboard beds, because these are anti-doing stuff beds.
Anti-doing the deed beds.
Yep.
Is that what my husband told me that yesterday? And I was like, that can't. I feel like that's just because they're so cheap.
That's what they said in the Olympics 4 years ago. Because I think it was 4 years or 8 years ago. Because COVID years, nobody remembers any years anymore.
Thank you.
What day is it?
It's a blur.
But whenever they first came out and they said, that's what they said, that they were anti doing the deed beds.
I just think it's because they're cheap.
I think it's because they're cheap.
Well, there are several Olympians that have left because they couldn't sleep and they're miserable and they can't compete when they're a mess.
Well, you would think that, like,
what's up, Ricky?
You would think that they would find out, like, all right, what, or better yet, asking them, do you like a firm mattress or a soft mattress?
Yeah.
Because these are the greatest of their sports coming to do their events, and you're going to have them sleep on hard cardboard?
There you go. Good luck.
I dare you to do your sport.
It's like the Hunger Games up in there. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Or the one Brazilian lady they like escorted home.
No, tell me more.
They like dropped her off because she snuck out of the village and met her boyfriend.
You gotta stay in the village.
Sent her on a plane back to somewhere, like dropped her off in a field. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Like, they literally were like, there you go, bye, get out of here.
You get a field.
Go.
Good luck getting all the way back.
Go, bye.
Wow.
And then like the cute love stories.
Yes.
So the Czech Republic team that won mixed doubles over the weekend broke up, but they decided they were going to compete together and won gold. But the way he lovingly kissed her, there was no way these two are still going to be broken up after this.
No.
I feel like this brings it all back around.
Right. You realize how good you are for each other.
Book Talk was demanding this be a Hallmark movie. Yep. I mean, everyone is here for this beautiful love story between this Czech Republic mixed doubles team. Everybody wants this love. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. Good morning, Laura Emhoff, another one of our E for All sisters.
Oh, hey, girl.
You had quite a weekend, and we'll get to
did.
it.
Yeah.
What else was there from the Olympics? Ryan Gosling, Eva Mendes.
Rare appearance.
They showed their child for the first time, and I think the kid's like 10.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Wow.
How do you keep a kid hidden for a decade?
Magic.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Tom Brady was there this morning watching
Why not?
Simone. Yeah.
So speaking of Simone, there was a situation with her over the weekend where she won another gold medal.
Yeah, because she deserved it.
And her husband was wearing it.
Yeah.
And everybody freaked out because her husband was wearing her medal. Get that medal off. It's not yours.
Did you see her rebuttal to it?
She's like, I put it on him. I put it on every member of my family.
Find a hobby.
Get a life. Leave me alone. Find a hobby is right.
Yeah. Yeah. That was ridiculous. They both support each other. I understand people are still mad because he made that comment a while back where he said he was the catch in the relationship. And so
I'm sure it was a joke also.
Right.
Ha, he's a football star.
Right. They are both like so cute together. So leave them alone.
I know.
Stop trying to
make something where there's
something
nothing.
up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good morning, Miss Maury. Hey, Liz. Good to talk to you guys this morning. So Jen is here, fresh off the plane from Texas.
Fresh off the plane from Texas.
Everybody wants to go to Texas in August.
I love the heat. It's great. I will say it's a dry heat, so it kind of felt like Cape Cod.
Don't even come for me like this. I can't even hear it.
It felt similar to like the heat that we've been dealing with, even though it was like close to 100.
Yesterday was so steamy. When I left the market a little bit early because I had to go and DJ for the YMCA. Shout out to the YMCA. You guys know how to party and have so much fun. I schlepped all my stuff onto a boat.
Perfect.
And the wind was not really cooperating with us yesterday. I really thought I was going to blow off the boat. But we had a great time. We had a boat dance party. It was an absolute blast.
Good.
But I took like 3 showers yesterday from the humidity. It was disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah. I like to not go outside.
So talk about your experience. Was that like the first time you've gone to a conference like that?
Yeah. So it was actually, there was not a lot of conference that went into it, which was really nice.
Good.
There was a lot of downtime. We went to a resort spa so we had the opportunity to take yoga classes, and I did channeling your chakras.
Oh.
And I also did your lunar energy. So
I need to talk to the boss around here because we need to step it up in the wellness department.
Yeah. One of the greatest things was you didn't know who you were going to sit down to breakfast, lunch, or dinner with.
Yeah.
So on the last day, I got to sit down and have breakfast with our COO, which like, when would that ever happen? And just have like an open conversation about like, how'd you get here? Instead of like, what are your numbers? And like,
that's really nice.
So it was really cool. It was a really great time. And the best part was just sleeping.
Yeah.
No kids, no husband.
Isn't that nice?
I love them. I love
clean
them.
sheets. Oh, no one's saying that you don't. But there's something about quiet, clean sheets.
Starfishing out in the bed.
Keeping the room the way you want it. At the temperature that you want it. With just whatever you feel like doing. Like I can do whatever it is I feel like doing. I don't know what that feels like.
No, right? So pool when you want.
Without opinion.
Sleep when you want. It was great. It was good.
That's kind of like you don't almost know what to do.
No, 100%. 100%. That's exactly how it
Turn
felt.
into like Will Ferrell and Talladega Nights.
Yes.
I don't know what to do with my hands. I'm all alone.
It's 100% what it felt like.
What's up, Mari? Mari says that she has a conference on the 24th, real estate conference in Texas.
Oh gosh,
why? You have a similar experience though when you go to these things where you get to talk to your people. It's not always just about numbers. I think it's really important that we're finally having these dialogues.
Human connections.
What? We're in business together, but we need to like care for ourselves.
Yes.
That's super nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So who else did you go with?
So my boss got COVID.
No.
So I was the only one representing E for All Cape Cod.
Okay, so you were really alone.
So I was like, yeah, I was real alone. I was real alone because the way E for All works is that we all have our sites. And so we have a executive director, a program manager, and a program coordinator at each site. And I was the only one representing Cape Cod. But luckily I have formed friendships with people that I have regular meetings with. So it was like, oh, I get to see your whole body instead of just your head.
Isn't that so weird? Because I did E for All in the completely digital
years.
cohort.
Yeah.
So I never saw some of these people I just saw in real life like this last month. And I was like, oh my God, you're a real human. You walk.
You have legs?
Or like Captain Rich, who just won an award for his boat cruise charter out of Provincetown. He decided to downsize a little bit, but to see him in person, he's so tall.
Oh, that's
so I was
so
like,
funny.
I know why you're so big.
Yes.
I just didn't know because you don't meet people in real life.
No,
so
you do not.
it is nice to actually see people walking around that they're in human form.
Right. I will say, real cool. They had a ropes course there.
What's up, Cindy?
So I got to do zip line.
So fun.
Not when you're 40.
No.
I was like, oh, my lower back.
There is an unfortunate video somewhere of me when we were sent to Canyon Ranch by one of my former bosses.
Yeah.
And I decided to do this like ropes course swing thing. And the noise of me jumping off this rope and like when the rope pulled me back is like, it's like all of my guts are spilling out of the bottom of my body.
100%. That's 100% what it felt like.
It's so it's the most unfortunate noise I think I've ever made in my entire life.
Yeah. Yep.
And my husband will still unearth it occasionally.
You're so good like that. Such a nice Cliff. You keep it up. You don't let her tell you different.
Oh boy. Thanks, babe. You got me. Such a lucky gal. Miss Tanya and I are in discussions right now to revitalize our Christmas market is coming. And as much as it pains me to discuss it in August, bringing back the goat cracker.
100% you bring back that goat cracker.
Yeah. I've got big visions of year number 2 and how we're going to improve upon our first year of doing the nutcracker with the goats of goat yoga. And I've got ideas, lady.
Let's bring in a ballet troupe.
I'm a less pushy director, so you're going to really enjoy working with me a lot more than your previous director.
Perfect.
So you got to have this magical weekend away by yourself.
Yeah.
And as a mom, when you go away by yourself, it's like I'm missing something all of the time. And then you're like, oh, wait, it's my family.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you're also like, but am I missing it?
Well, I mean, you have run the gamut this year as far as trips go, where you're a Disney mom and you got your Disney pass. So it's like when you're in that mode, all cylinders are firing for other people, not yourself.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So this one you got to
got to just be me. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. It was real nice. It was real nice. It was a good time. We all were saying like, so they do a yearly retreat and we're like, so are we coming back here next year? Cause like, how are you going to top this?
Or Costa Rica.
Right.
Or like, can we pick up a different location?
Because previously it's just, just been a hotel and like conference-y type activities. So now it's like, this is kind of got us used to this.
Right. Yeah. You can't like we're accustomed to this now.
Right.
We can't go back.
We can't go back.
We got the steak.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
It's gotta go up.
Yeah.
I actually snuck out with a date night with my husband last night.
So good.
I know. It's been a rarity. And I was like, what are you ready to? I called, didn't answer. I called again. It's like 5:45. He's asleep. I bet you he's asleep.
100%.
I called back. He was like, well, hi. You could just tell in his voice that he was trying to pull it together to not like rub it in my face that he was taking a lovely, delicious nap in the afternoon. And I was like, sweat mustache from taking all my stuff off a boat and not blowing into the ocean.
Yes.
So
get it together.
I was like, so do you want to just go home? I'm fine. I'm exhausted. We had a big long weekend. I cleaned every drawer in my kitchen. It was wretched.
That sounds terrible.
It was awful. It was my one day off that I've had for like the last month. And
What am I going to do with my time?
And
I know.
It started. Does anybody else get like this? I'm so ADD with tasks.
Oh,
but I
100%.
opened up my drawer and it was like jammed closed because there was a piece of silverware in there. And then I actually looked at what was in the drawer and I was like, oh no.
Right. I can't live like
no.
this.
And then I pulled stuff out and I was like, we've been eating from the things that are supposedly clean in this drawer. No.
Oh no. Yeah. No,
So
good call.
It was a deep dive.
Yeah.
It, like every drawer. I'm like, oh no. Oh,
had to happen.
Out. It'll be undone. At least I know that the crumbs and the nasty on the bottom of everything is clean now. But revamping all of that and going through every drawer in my kitchen, we're down to just one junk drawer, everybody.
Hey, that's good.
That junk drawer was creeping down. It was like a bad waterfall. I was like,
my junk drawers.
No, 100. There was a bank of them.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, all right, we're not, no more.
Yeah.
No more of this.
Good for you. Good for you.
So that was my day off.
And then, so did Cliff wake up for date night?
He did, and suggested a place that we hadn't been in a really long time.
Oh.
And it was delicious. We had a lovely dinner. We like didn't overdo it. Didn't,
Good.
We didn't have our phones. We just actually
Nice.
sat there and kind of like, we didn't talk very much because we were just tired, but it was really nice to just sit there,
Yeah.
have a glass of wine, an actual meal with a starch and a vegetable and a piece of
Right.
protein
Without kids or pets or
work talk.
yeah.
We
good.
always devolve into work talk or the things we
Right.
have to do or what is on your schedule for the week or what have you got going on with
Let me
big
tell you
things.
about these junk drawers.
It's like, he knew we were just toast.
Yep. Fair.
So we were able to just have a moment. Tanya says Jennifer just volunteered herself to be a goat tamer. Cindy needs to do her own deep dive.
Oh no. Yeah.
Thank you for stopping by the market yesterday. She absolutely made me burst out laughing because her husband Jared came over with their reusable cups, which I'm so thankful that you bring them back week after week. I'm telling you, you get a discount on your beer, you get free lemonade, just bring your dang cups back. And she's like, Jared said he washed that. Smell them.
Oh my God.
It's
That's
one of those
awesome.
things where someone's like, this smells bad, smell it. And I
No,
was like,
thank you.
but I had to, of course.
Of course you did.
Because I'm that person.
Yes.
I'm like, all right, let me
Yes.
smell it. Yep, I'm gonna rinse these out for
It's
you
'cause
guys.
It's because it's like, I don't know, maybe it has to do with like that ADHD, like, well, like what level of bad does it
Correct.
smell?
I want to know what your perception of bad is.
Yes.
Because I want to know if it's even
yes.
that bad.
This is there it is. At first it gives an okay smell, and then at the end you're like, there's that tinge that she's speaking
Why
of.
are we like this?
Because we're disgusting. We're just disgusting, and it's great.
Oh my gosh, she's like, thank you for rinsing them. It was rank. It wasn't that bad. It really wasn't. But I definitely understand where you were at for sure. Good morning, Erin. Thanks for joining us on the show. Handcrafted by Erin. It's almost your season, my friend. She makes these like beautiful headscarves and baby
Ooh.
blankets and neck scarf, like just fun
Give me
winter
the
stuff.
fall. Give me the fall. I'm ready.
Well, apparently the coffee shops around town have decided it's fall because pumpkin spice
is
lattes.
here.
It's out there.
Yep.
It's on the shelf. You can get it now. If you're craving that flavor in 90 degrees, and I don't know why, it's out there for you.
I saw the simple syrup of it yesterday when I was out shopping with my daughter, and I said, "Ooh, do I want pumpkin spice?" And she goes, "Not yet."
Yeah,
She
no.
goes, "You're gonna get sick of it."
Yeah, it is because you'll
Yeah.
be over it,
Yeah, and it'll be chilly morning, and I'll want it, and I won't want it.
right? I was disappointed yesterday. We had our Mashpee Farmers Market, but not in the market. Something sold out by the time I got over there to get it, and I was like, no, because she was teasing it online, and I just wanted it. So Cape Batter
Oh yeah,
she just did cookies yesterday,
interesting.
and she did this like her homemade version of those Little Debbie's oatmeal with the cream in the
Oh,
middle of
that's
them.
dumb. Those are dumb.
And I was so mad that I didn't get over there in time to grab it. Not that I needed it. I just wanted it because market research. I mean,
Oh,
we need to
100%.
know what the difference is in the
Yeah.
homemade flavoring of all the things.
100%.
And I hear she's got an appearance on a couple of TV shows coming up.
Hey, girl.
I know. I cannot divulge
That's
any more
cool.
information,
Alright.
but
Cool,
we've
cool,
got some
cool.
famous people doing some cool stuff at our Mashpee Farmers Market. By the way, it is
Awesome.
National Farmers Market Week, so find your way to some of the markets here on the Cape. There are so many great ones, whether it's Sandwich, which is on my list of ones to check out since they've moved into their new location.
Where are they and when are they?
So I believe I will have to check on the date, but it is right where the Sagamore Inn is.
Oh, yeah.
So they moved it. It used to be in the wing school, like right in the
Yes.
parking lot. And it was like,
Yeah.
oh, sad.
Yeah, it
But
looks sad.
yeah, now that they've like stepped up their game and they've revamped their stuff. So I want to check that out. I haven't checked out the Osterville one. There's just
I
a
hear
few
great
other
things
ones.
about the Osterville one.
I heard it's just a little bit chaotic because of the parking situation.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
So I mean, they all have their quirk. But we were really excited
Mashpee
to
doesn't have quirks.
we definitely have our quirks, but we had 4 farm stands there yesterday, which I was like, just made my heart so happy. We had plenty of food. Allen Farms had mushrooms and all kinds of different like cut flowers and just
Love that.
delicious brightness of this season. This is like perfect season right now. Where everything is happening.
I will say I see a lot online where people are like, where's the best farmers market that has more foods than stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm always like, Mashpee Farmers Market.
Yeah, we have
Like,
plenty of this.
Does not disappoint.
Hannah Monty was there yesterday and she did empanadas and also Jag. She sold out of Jag. She had a really good day.
I really missed a good one.
It was delicious.
It was the heat.
Seriously though. Shout out to Bodie. Bodie Corona was our entertainment yesterday. So fantastic. It's just so wonderful to see dogs and kids and people enjoying that field and just running around and having a good time. So our Sundays have become our absolute favorite day of the week and we really enjoy them. This week we have a sidewalk sale in Mashpee Commons. I'm going to be there Saturday and Sunday. So if you're looking for me this weekend, I'll be in the Mashpee Commons. Just walk around.
She'll live there.
You'll
this
hear
weekend.
me. You'll hear me on a microphone somewhere. Some lady was just like, I knew I heard you. I'm here.
Yep, that's me.
100%. Oh, and DeSilva Farms had something I've never eaten before, which was a yellow zucchini.
You've never had a yellow zucchini?
No.
Like
They're
summer squash?
No, it's a yellow zucchini.
Oh.
Right?
Oh.
It was different.
All right. Have you eaten it?
I purchased some.
Okay.
And we are going to be having them on the grill today.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm pumped for
Great
it.
plan.
Not the squash that is growing out of my gutters right now.
Saw that. That's amazing.
I still don't know what it is. We'll let you know. To be continued.
To be continued. It'll have a nice trellis.
I sprayed water up there. I'm like, I don't know if you guys need this or not. But I know my husband's not going to be cleaning the gutters anytime soon.
I don't know if you're organically growing, but I'll give you some extra water.
Oh my God. Good morning, Miss Victoria. And oh yeah, she is so talented, Kate Batter. And Emily, she's like, oh, missed a good one. Well, you've got stuff that you're planning right now. And got our little Lemonade-o mascot is getting ready for her first birthday. I know. So many things happen. It's so exciting to re-see little people doing milestone things.
100%. We
have different milestones around here. Like college, which is opposite of, getting first teeth and taking first steps.
I just, for the first time, said I'll have a junior this year, and it hits different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, my daughter's going into 10th grade. You don't say like my daughter's a sophomore. Like, oh, my daughter's going into 10th grade. And then I was like, yeah, I'll have a junior this year. And I was like, I'll have a junior this year.
Mm-hmm. Almost done.
Where's my tiny baby?
Mm-hmm.
That's not okay.
That's why you're still doing car seats.
That's why I still do the car seats and hang out with babies, because my kids are giant.
I love it.
Unfair.
Well, we've got another kids day, and I really would love you to set up a car seat checkpoint or something.
Yep.
Hopefully it's just going to be a really
like the 23rd
of August.
Yeah. Yep. It's on my radar.
August. You are going to be gone in a blink of an eye.
But
we're
I
go-
won't be upset because then it'll be hoodie weather in September.
Yeah. Well, we've got retrograde with us until the 28th. So strap
Yay.
into your car seats, everybody, because we're going to be hearing whatever
Strap in
this
and
is.
tighten that harness because here we go.
Hi, Nancy. Well, I was looking at everybody's horoscope for the retrograde.
Ooh.
I know. It made me laugh a little bit because I was like, what does that mean? Especially for one of mine. It was like dumb. Mine was like, get your finances in order. I'm like, I wish.
When? During retrograde? Not happening.
I know, right?
Not today, not tomorrow.
Well, I always look at my husband's first before I look at mine.
I do that too.
And his was all about his love life. And I was like, what does it mean about his love life? His love life is nothing. His love life is me.
I am also in retrograde.
Right.
There's nothing about this love life for him.
There's nothing. This is not going to come true, sir. So the dates of the Mercury retrograde start today. It goes on until the 28th. Sorry. And I figured I'd read just a hot second of everybody's Aries rather than dwell on how you spent the first weeks of summer. Use the retrograde to refresh your energy and activities.
Lame.
Taurus,
Next.
reconnect with your inner child.
That's my husband.
If you've never had a chance to do an activity when you were younger, now is your chance.
All right. See, listen to that because I told you let's go back to Disney.
See, even if it's something totally out of the ordinary, lean into the side and it will spark some joy for you.
Lean into your childhood.
Gemini, family matters from the past are being brought to light. Instead of running away, you need to jump into it.
Run away.
I suggest
Retrograde.
run away. Cancer, there's a lot of noise happening around you. The goal that you should strive to implement is to ignore all of the information and news.
See?
Ostrich.
100%.
Leo, everything is happening so fast in your life that it's hard for you to take a moment of pause, reflect, and relax.
Oh, all right. Leo, lean into that. I like that.
Virgo, a profound realization about your love life may unfold in the next few weeks, particularly around the type of people you choose to commit to and how you act in relationships.
Cliff, that's not for you.
No,
Next.
Libra, don't let yourself get in the way of personal success. Retrograde is going to make you rethink some matters.
Oh.
Scorpio, some of your friends are disappearing from the weekly hangouts. Don't take it personally. Try to extend yourself to them by checking in and ensure they're emotionally okay. Always good to do.
Mm-hmm.
Sagittarius, stay away from conflict at work. If you resist the change that they're implementing in the office, issues are going to occur.
Oh.
Capricorn, focus on financial matters during retrograde. Face it, even if you don't want to, and commit to arrangements that will be beneficial in the future. And mine's like so short too. It's like not even promising. It's like deal with it.
Just suck it up.
Right? Aquarius, you may want to go through your contact list on your phone and get in touch with old friends.
Oh, that's fun.
This will be extremely beneficial to you as they will guide you to redefine the relationships you've been missing out on.
Okay.
Pisces, you may find that your daily routine needs to be transformed. Finding an outlet for your energy is essential. You should consider trying an activity such as yoga, meditation, take a walk, and see what's bottled up inside.
That's me.
RTB, more uncomfortable conversations. Mercury in retrograde.
Perfect.
Great. So there you go. I don't know if yours resonated with you or if you got work to do. Are we all done for E for All? Everybody's picked?
No. So you guys hurry up. Get me those applications. We've still got 2 more days. The application process ends Wednesday at 5 p.m.
Ooh. What about the people that have half started their application and left
Finish.
What about the people that might need help finishing because they don't know what to say
Reach out to me.
or what to do with their hands?
Yeah. Yes. Use your hands to pick up your phone and send an email to Jenn with 2 N's .christian@eforall.org or just Cape CAPE at eforall.org and we will help you finish that application for sure.
Good.
Yep.
You heard her.
Yeah.
Stop procrastinating. You have 2
And
days.
The fun part is if you started your application and you put your phone number in there, there's a chance I'm just going to call you up.
Oh.
So
Now
I might stalk you.
now you have a face for the voice.
Yes.
Ricky says,
Yes.
Pisces unite. If you need a car seat model, I've got one for you.
Oh, I am always looking for car seat models.
That's hysterical. What did you do? Well, when I was younger, I was a car seat model. It's on my thing. They used Lily one time for a Cape and Islands tire baby because she had roly-poly arms.
Oh, cute.
She hates that story.
Yep. Sorry, Lily.
It's like, Mom, seriously, why'd you let me do that?
Why not?
I know. So we had a lovely dinner last night on our date night. We decided not to do Deadpool versus Wolverine.
Okay.
Because he falls asleep during movies. And
Oh, right. It's the narcolepsy. It's okay.
so bad, but I
Give
do
him a
want to see it.
pass.
I ended up watching the season finale of Game of Thrones. What is it? The Red
Oh.
Dragon or whatever. No, it stunk. If you've not watched it yet, it's spoiler alert, it stinks. It stinks. I'm
Right.
unhappy. I just woke up our studio audience. It's fine that our studio audience has been snoring.
Snoring studio audience cat.
Very, very disappointed with how they ended that. Do I have to wait a full year for the rest of this? They built it up to
Oh.
such a climax, and then they were
And
like,
then they went,
that's it. Nothing. We got nothing.
Wow.
Not even a nugget. Trash.
Right.
I'm going to boycott you until the next
There's
time it comes out.
There's a difference between that'll show them. There's a difference between like ending on like a climax of like, oh my God, what's going to happen next? And ending on a
Yes, like that's where it was. There was no excitement whatsoever.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like, okay, we've set up the board of this chess. There we go. We're set up.
Lame.
Like, wait,
Sorry.
what?
Sorry for
No one made a move. Nothing's happening. We just know something's going to happen, but we don't know. It's the worst.
That's
it's setting up a
unfortunate.
game and then somebody leaving the room and then you can't play. This is how I felt last night. It was BS.
Wow.
I know. I'm disappointed.
Yep. Boycott them.
Yep.
Until next year.
We're done here until I get what I want anyway.
Yeah.
So then I started watching the regular Game of Thrones. Gross. The regular Game of Thrones, like from the very beginning.
Oh.
I fell asleep in like 3 seconds. I woke up to
Yeah.
like screams and weird scenes. I had the weirdest dreams last night.
Oh gosh.
I know.
Yeah. I never got into Game of Thrones.
Yeah, well, you can jump right on in and start it over with me.
I hear there's too many characters. That's the part I'm worried about.
I did not like the books. I
Okay.
tried to read the books and I found it akin to reading the Bible because it's like so and so, son of so and so that lives in land of so and so. And I'm like, I don't know. There are too many people.
Just keep it with so and so. I can't do so and so.
And then the son of the this, and there's like it's a
Yeah.
like it's a lot.
no.
It's like learning a false history.
Yeah.
The show is good. I can follow that.
Right. Right.
But reading it, I can't.
Not so much.
No. Mm-mm. And then my husband read the
Fair.
book and won't watch the show. I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know.
See, my
Can't
husband
do it.
read the books and watched the shows and wanted me to watch the shows. And I was like, this is dragons. I don't.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Damn dragon idiots. Light someone on fire. Give me something. We got nothing.
Nothing.
All right. And Cindy says he won't fall asleep during this movie. It's packed with laughs.
Oh,
This is
good.
definitely what I need. I will put that on the list.
Good. Did
Dead-
you hear that, Cliff?
Deadpool, Wolverine, lots of laughs.
Got it.
All right. So Jen and I were looking at what was going on over the Cape over the weekend.
Yes, we were.
And then we saw that Pricy shark tours.
Yeah. Do you guys want to go on a shark tour and go check out some sharks?
You called it though when I opened up the article and I was like, okay, I immediately scanned for the price. I'm like, all right, what is Pricy? Right?
And you know what the article told her? The same thing Game of Thrones told her. Nothing.
Gave me nothing.
So I had to look and I found it. $2,000
$2,000 to go on a shark tour.
for 2 hours to go look for sharks. And if you want for another $1,000 for $3,000 total, you can combine a great white tour with the $75 whale watch.
That's what I'm saying. For an extra grand, I could take my entire family, my neighborhood, on whale watch.
and dinner.
Right? I don't get $3,000 for these things.
Yeah.
You did say that they have the airplane spotter.
Yes, so it is like it's like a guaranteed.
That's great for
You
our
will see
environment.
it.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Just hunting sharks. We did see a shark sighting over the weekend at Smuggler's
Yeah,
Beach.
which I feel like that's lower than normal. Like
Mhm.
usually it's like those like outer Cape,
Yeah, they
like
come around.
Orleans, Chatham maybe,
Yeah.
but Yarmouth
Yeah,
to find
it's
one?
usually like Nos It Up.
Yeah, not
And it
not
looked a little
Yarmouth.
too close for my liking on Smuggler's Beach. I mean, granted, it was just a photo that they posted in the Times.
Yeah, still
Yeah.
too close for comfort.
Yeah,
No, thank you.
exactly. I can advertise for 4 months with that kind of money. Yeah, right?
Right?
To go possibly see a shark up close.
Right.
I mean, I feel like
And what is up close? Like you can't I wonder if they bait them. Like are they throwing fish out?
oh, I don't know.
Like that's also wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
Because then you're bringing them, like teaching them that here's where your food source is, and that's not normal.
My husband wanted this like trip to go to South Africa to like shark dive with them
Tell me
and like
more.
the little cages.
Yeah, that's nope on a rope.
Well, I said I'll
Literally.
be up top. You let me know how that goes.
Yeah, you
have
pull
fun down there.
twice.
No thanks.
Pull twice if you need me, because I'm not coming down to get you. Not happening. Nope.
Bye. I
Nope.
feel like you could fly there faster and do that dive than
I
going
think you
out.
could. I think for $3,000 you probably could fly
Right?
there, do the in the cage, fly home, and have a story to tell.
And probably see some giraffes and other wildlife and maybe get like a little safari out of it
Right.
afterwards.
Right.
Have some fancy wine in South Africa. I feel like there's more things you could do with $3,000.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of things you could do with $3,000. But hey, if you've got $3,000 and you want to see sharks up close and whales, then that's your money and that's your business.
Right. Lauren says it's illegal to bait, but yeah, probably
Oh.
cheaper to just go swim with them. And you can
Yeah.
go to Coast Guard and get paid to see them. All right.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
She said her husband saw 3 great whites 50 yards from his boat this summer.
Right. Join
There
the
you
Coast
go.
Guard.
There you go. No, I think just Coast Guard Beach.
Oh, then yeah, just go to Coast Guard Beach.
That's not something. I saw that whale watch thing where that whale landed on the boat.
Yeah.
Imagine that happened and there were sharks in there too. I'm all
No.
set. I'm good.
No, thank you. No,
Did
thank
anybody
you.
see Jaws?
Right.
Thank you, Megan. I'm good.
We're good here. We're good here.
No, I'm good. Lauren, thank you once again for just being like the most amazing human ever yesterday. She made me laugh because she said her husband asked her, "Do you remember your tip jar?" before she came to the market yesterday.
Oh.
And then she brought a giant lantern. I hope it was filled.
Oh, she does such a wonderful
Like, go big or
job.
go home. I got a big tip
Yeah.
bucket today.
I will tell you, Lauren, the hand tattoo not tattoo, but face paint on the hand the other day did not break out for my daughter. So
Oh, good.
thumbs up. We did a face paint at the Christmas market
Cool.
and her face ended up
Breaking out.
Yeah. So we haven't done more face paint, but she wanted one. And I said, let's try it on your wrist.
Yeah.
And so we'll do hand face paint from now on.
All right. There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. A lot of kids like it on their hands
Yeah.
because they don't,
Then they can see it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Can't
also
see
that
it when it's-
smudge on their face and then they
Right.
can't sit still
So
and they
they
don't know
wipe
what's going on. Oh my
What
God.
do I do with my
right.
hands?
Exactly. It's going to be the theme of today.
Yes.
It's our retrograde. We don't know what to do. Everything
Blame it
we're
on
in the upside
everything.
down. I don't know what to do.
Yes. We will blame everything on retrograde for the next 24 days.
Lauren, it worked. The lamp worked.
Yay! Love that for you.
Well, I was making tips for the staff over at the High Line yesterday because I didn't realize as I was DJing there was a giant tip bucket behind me and people were putting money in it. I'm like, as I'm leaving, they're like, DJ, did you forget your tip bucket? I'm like, that's not even mine. You guys.
Oh my gosh, that's so good. You're a team player.
You're
through
welcome,
and through.
staff. Oh.
Yes.
Well, I witnessed one of the poor kids.
Oh,
That was a
no.
new summer worker.
Yeah, he was.
And he had the rope thrown to him to dock from the cruise before us. And he's getting told what to do. And he's like, you could just see the panic on this kid's face. And he
Little
didn't know what to do.
baby.
And then he just dropped the rope into the ocean. And then the captain had to go around, like do a lap around to get it back in close. So like as I'm setting up, he's just having the conversation, and it was just really funny because it's probably the same conversation every parent has had with their teenage child of you don't move with any urgency.
Yep.
And when you look panicked, other people look panicked. Trying to look at the ground and focus on my other stuff. But also, I've had that conversation so many times with my teens and other teenagers I've ever worked with.
Yep.
The lack of urgency when moving in situations.
Gosh.
They're just like, what do I do with this?
I have rope. I have rope. Move, body. No.
They're just watching it and they like let it go. Like when you give a kid a balloon and they just let it go.
Wonderful.
Right? Exactly. Or like hold this and they're like, okay, bye.
Yeah. This rope is not for me.
I know. Yep. So that poor little thing. So the boat ended up coming in backwards the second time. Then it was a problem because then Ben and Jerry's couldn't get their ice cream on because it wasn't open that way. I was just like, it is what it is, everybody. We're just gonna get on here and have a magical time.
And nobody say anything to Johnny. He tried. He didn't have the urgency, but
poor
he tried.
Little Johnny didn't move with urgency.
Oh, man.
Oh, right. The poor kid. I felt for the kid. I did. All right. So we got a couple of crazy crimes today.
Yeah, we do. Yep. We can blame it on Florida man, Florida woman.
Well, both of them have to do with wild animals.
They do.
And I think that this is a good discussion to follow after sharks.
Yes. Yes.
We don't bait the sharks. That's illegal.
Right. That's good to know.
A Florida woman arrested after she admits to drowning her roommate's pet spider in ginger ale.
I mean, maybe she was just trying to feed it. She was like, hey, are you thirsty? You want to try some ginger ale, little fella?
I would have gotten a new roommate with the pet spider. I was like, that is not someone I would live with.
No.
It doesn't even get into it.
It's a $70 spider. Interesting.
Why? There's just a whole lot of why here, and we'll just chalk that up to Florida.
Yep, Florida woman.
And then the Florida man was arrested for lassoing a 9-foot gator. That seems accurate. That seems like that would happen more often.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that. Is the newsworthy part that he was arrested?
You got me because I feel like this is a Florida senior citizen.
Oh.
Now I need to
now
know
we need to look.
Guy is, right?
Yeah.
Like, how old is this guy?
Yeah.
Are we talking like 70? Yeah, 70. I was what?
If you could see the picture. He lassoed him around the mouth, but not even getting the whole mouth, just the top jaw.
I feel like I can share my screen and show you because
because you need the visual.
Right? Just right here.
There we go.
It's like I just threw a rope and we be fishing.
Yeah, maybe, no, I guess if he did fully lasso, I was going to say maybe it was accidental, but it was not accidental.
But it's surveillance footage from a nearby building operated by SpaceX. So SpaceX ratted on this senior citizen who was lassoing a 9-foot alligator in Florida. All of this is very Florida.
If this 70-year-old man finds joy in lassoing 9-foot alligators, you just let him, SpaceX. Rude.
You're ratted on by Elon Musk.
Listen, just because you're having a bad day, Elon, rude.
I sat and watched the Joe Rogan comedy special last night.
Tell us more.
This is my segue from he made an Elon Musk joke. So this is why I'm rolling into this.
Yep.
It actually was really funny. I don't care about what your beliefs are and how you feel politically, or if you think he is a big moron. He is a big moron. He's an admitted big moron. But that big moron made me laugh out loud for a solid 40 minutes.
Nice. Okay. All right.
It was totally worth watching. Way better than Dragons of Nothing. That's what I've now named the show. Dragon Nothing.
Dragon Nowhere Land.
Stupid Dragon Land. I did. It was funny.
Good.
It was funny. He poked fun at himself. He poked fun at everyone. He poked fun at Elon Musk. He poked fun at. It was very inappropriate. It was absolutely downright disgusting at some portions. He addressed his time on Fear Factor. Why Fear Factor got canceled.
All right. Where was this? Is this like Netflix special?
Yeah, I think it's on Netflix.
Yeah. right,
Don't
fair.
if you're sensitive, don't watch it.
Right.
It is definitely not for children.
Nope.
In fact, I felt like it was inappropriate for me.
Parts of it are inappropriate for adults.
Should I be watching this? I don't know if I should be watching this. Am I allowed to watch this?
Cliff, can you wake up? I think I need supervision. I'm not allowed to watch this part alone.
I'm mentally 9.
Yeah.
I have to question myself sometimes. Lauren said hilarious. It's funny. Also, he was wearing a bright yellow shirt that he was totally sweating out of. So like the sweat was unfortunately like in his like boobla. It was like here. So I'm like focused on that the whole time and not like what he was saying for some of it also. And I was just like, that's unfortunate. I guess it was taped live in a Texas audience where he now lives.
Oh, that's Texas.
Yeah.
That is Texas.
So many gallon hats out there. What was your favorite part? Did you get to actually get out and explore much of Texas?
No,
you just stayed resort.
So we had to stay in the resort. So that was kind of unfortunate.
Was the airport lots of hats and boots?
Yes, lots of hats and boots. And you know, Tanya, she said, your challenge is everything is bigger in Texas. So I want you to send me pictures of things that are big and obnoxious. And there just wasn't.
That's such a bummer.
Yeah, there just wasn't big. I was hoping for big and there just wasn't big. So, you know, I would say that my favorite part really was just the napping. And I know that sounds so boring.
No,
but
it sounds lovely.
when you have 101 things to do on the regular and you're working for a phenomenal nonprofit and you're running your own nonprofit and you're parenting and you're wifing and you're householding, napping is just delicious.
It's forced downtime.
Yeah. That was definitely the best.
It's good. It's a nice break.
Yeah. So now we're all geared up and ready. We've got.
Are you though?
I mean, as of this morning, we have 25 completed applications.
And she is talking about eFRL. So maybe explain to everybody that they've got 2 days left and they're an entrepreneur and maybe they want to do this. Good morning, Tina.
Yes.
We are so excited to have Chocolate Nana come to the farmer's market.
Yeah, when it cools down a little bit, that's going to be so good.
It's too hot for chocolate right now.
Yep. So E4All Cape Cod is a local nonprofit. We offer a business accelerator course twice a year for free. It costs you no dollars, just a little bit of your sanity and a lot of your time. But
accurate.
You will learn everything from the legalities of business to your finances. Nobody likes finances, but we have to talk about finances, especially as business people. You'll learn social media and marketing. You just learn so much. And so it goes for 12 weeks. You get matched with a group of 3 mentors who are going to be your cheerleaders along the way. They are all phenomenal. What else? You have to do a little bit of show and tell. There is some presenting that has to happen. 90 to 95% of our applicants are timid and scared to do it. But once they've done it, they go, hey, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
So we are currently ramping up for our fall cohort. We will have 15 entrepreneurs or 15 entrepreneur businesses. Sometimes we get teams and it is fine to sign up as a team. You can be a team of 2, a team of 3. We just ask that one of you is the main entrepreneur that promises to attend all classes.
You gotta go.
And so right now the applications are open for that. You can be, I have this great business idea. Come on in. We'll help you out.
I like that you can be in other parts of your business phases.
Yeah. You can be in business for a year and be like, holy crap, I don't know the business side of this. I can do my craft. I can do my business, but I can't do my business.
Right.
Like the business side of business. So come on in and apply. You can be in business we just had somebody who, and it's very rare, but had been in business for over 20 years and was ready to pivot. She wanted to do more online stuff. And so come on in with your pivot. We're happy to help you through that portion. But applications are open until Wednesday at 5 p.m. I am happy to help out with application process. You can email us at cape@eforall.org, and one of us will respond and help you out. Happy to do online office hours with a Zoom call.
Oh,
Yeah.
T joining us. Good morning, ladies. Oh, yeah.
Hey.
E for All Life. I know you just
Yeah.
got to go have coffee with the T's.
I did.
I was like, there she is. She's making the circuit. I love it. I love it. Tuesdays, and we rebroadcast that here on lemonadio.com. So if you miss it or you want to just listen to it, I love the folks of Coffee with the T's.
Yeah. You, Stephanie, have given me this confidence that it's not so scary to be on this side of the microphone and on this side of the camera.
Well, I think you've just been forced into that space. Like you're going to do this now.
Yes, this is what you do. So I will say I have signed up to join Stephanie on the first Monday of every month.
Yay.
You will see my face, and we will talk E for All, and we'll talk car seats, and we'll talk all the things.
I know. Well, I'm so happy to have had you today. How do people get a hold of you one more time before we go?
Yep. The best way, the easiest way is just Cape, like Cape Cod, at eforall.org. And that will come to all three of us that work there. And one of us will get back to you. If you mention, hey, Jen, I saw you on Stephanie's show, then I'll know, hey, this is one that I'm going to take. But reach out. Don't be afraid. If you feel like fall is not the time for you and spring is, shoot me a message and I will happily let you know when we open for spring.
Yay. We got a bunch of new programming coming to lemonadio.com. We had a new entrepreneur start yesterday. Michael, thank you so much. You had a great shift and it was on during the farmers market. So it was nice to like listen to a new voice on Lemonadio. We've got new podcasts rolling in. We've got one about entertainment. We've got one about music. I'm having a meeting today with another one of the panelists from E for All, who has now decided that they want to do a radio show /pod. And he's also over at the college. Shout out to our friends and our media partners on Cape Magazine. They provided us some data for our Cape Cod feud. We played our first game on Friday.
Yes, you did.
And so our winning family is looking for people to compete with. And if you are any of our friends that are bar owners, restaurant owners, or want to have a fun game night at your place, definitely let's book a Cape Cod feud. I am also looking for somebody to pony up some bucks. We want to play for some serious cash in 2024 and make this pot grow. So if you're interested in bringing this game to your space, definitely contact us for that. If you're looking for something to do, eventsoncape.com is our site. Good. We have tons of stuff, whether you're looking for a music bingo, a sidewalk sale, and our Facebook group has grown. We're almost 6,500 followers.
You hit 6,000. That's
we did.
Awesome.
We did, and we're moving. We're already almost halfway in this. It's like almost to 7. So it's growing big because people can share whatever it is that is going on in their community, and I love that. And no restrictions. I don't care. Unless it's not about an event, then I'm deleting it.
Right. I think it's so needed too, because like, yes, you can click on the events on Facebook, but to have a place that you can go that is events on Cape Cod and scroll.
Right. And I love that people are coming like, I'm going to be here this weekend. What's going on?
Right.
And some woman was like, I'm going to be there the 17th. And I was like, buckle up, beauty. I would go to the Mid Cape because Carnival starts in P-Town. It's Falmouth Road Race weekend. So I was like, both ends of the Cape, unless you're into that, are off.
Enjoy Dennis Tyus.
Like Mid Cape might be the place for you, or maybe go to one of the islands. So it is nice to like hear from an insider of, well, this is what's going on in there. You might not want to be involved in that.
Right.
Or maybe you absolutely do.
Maybe you do.
Like, I know.
Yeah.
Somebody was like, oh, I thought it was a different weekend. I was like, no, it's this weekend. So it's good to have the locals have something to say.
Yeah.
You know, and then I had to remove a couple of posts. Like somebody shared a lovely story about their business and their family and then put an advertising at the end. And I'm like, I loved all of that, except it's not an event.
Delete
that. Or like somebody reported some lady put out a sunset. I said, well, I guess seeing a sunset might feel like an event, but it's not.
But it's not an event. Yes. It is a past tense event.
But I'm being very nice about it because I don't like enforcing that many rules. I'd like to let
Right.
everybody, like, it would be nice if you could just open the doors and be like, come on in, don't cause a problem. But
Right.
there's always people that like to push the envelope.
Yes.
Well, envelope pushers, I'm just going to kindly remove you
Yep.
and move on
See
with
you
your day.
later.
That's
Yeah.
it. Respect the non-rules
Yes.
and just be a human.
Yep.
That's
Done and
exactly
done.
it. That's
Done
all.
and done.
That's all we
Simple.
ask. Have a great week, everybody. Hank and I
Have a
will
good
be on
one.
tomorrow. And if you're looking for something to do, lemonadeao.com, you can follow us there. Listen up, lunch break is coming, and just make sure you download the app. We're working on pushing an update. Cliff has got so many tasks in the queue right now. I was like, when is that going to be ready? When is that going to be ready?
Oh.
He loves me.
Thanks, Cliff.
Maybe that's why he's reevaluating his love life, his retrograde forecast of his horoscope.
How much do I love her and her shenanigans?
We're pushing it soon, everybody. You can listen at lemonadeao.com.
Hold on tight.
That's it. Jen, thank
All right.
you.
Thank you for having me.
All right, car seat mama. We're on with our day.
All right.
What's next on the Olympics playlist there?
The floor.
Oh, all right. Florida.